By the mid-1980s, 16-time Grammy Award winner David Foster had already written his name onto the hit song charts, and as a record producer, propelled some of the world's biggest stars to album sales numbers they could only dream of. But in 1986, a fateful visit to a children's hospital ward would take David Foster down an unexpected pathway.
I got a call from my mother 30 years ago, and she said, there's a young girl at UCLA, go visit her. She was all hooked up with wires, she was 5 years old. She needed a liver transplant. I just asked her, what would she like more than anything in the world? What she said was, I want to see my sister. For the price of an airline ticket, flew the sister down. And that moment when the two sisters' eyes met, it's etched in my brain. And that is the moment when I went, this is what I got to do. We help the families of children that need organ transplants, and we take care of all the costs, and we are the one bright light in the worst day of a family's life.
With a who's who of famous friends from the entertainment and sports worlds, starting with David Foster's celebrity softball, then tennis tournaments, and ultimately, fan-filled concert arenas. The David Foster Foundation has raised millions in financial assistance to cover non-medical expenses for families of children requiring major organ transplants, and as part of its mandate, to create awareness and education of the need for registered organ donors in Canada and the U.S.
The easiest thing in the world to be an organ donor, and it saves lives.
Can you imagine being told your child, if they don't receive an organ, will die? Can you imagine splitting your family? One parent goes to hospital, the other parent stays at home with the other children. Half the income now, and possibly twice the expenses.
Hank and Callista got to Toronto through the David Foster Foundation. The foundation made all the travel arrangements to get Callista and Hank to Toronto as quick as possible.
The little girl that I had left a week earlier, she wasn't there anymore. I seen those little girls with machines hooked up to her. All the lines. It was scary. Real scary.
All you want to think about is your child. You don't really want to have to worry so much about how you're going to make it to get groceries or gas or traveling, or it's just, you just need to focus on what you have to focus on, your child's health. And we're just so thankful to David and his mother who started it all.
What started with a single wish has grown to become the answer to over 1,000 prayers. To date, over 1,300 children's lives have changed, families given hope, all through the love and generosity of donors to the David Foster Foundation.